Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ChannelShift.com, your sports world on demand. I'm Michelle Rahal, and this is my word. This isn't an easy question to ask, and it's even harder to answer. And maybe because there really isn't one. No answer. Why can Chip Ganassi manage two top winning teams in IndyCar and Grand Am, but he can't seem to get it together in NASCAR Sprint Cup? Well, on the surface, it seems as if he's just not been interested in NASCAR, but if you dig a little deeper, maybe it's something else. How many cottage industry British and foreign engineers are directly involved in the IndyCar and Grand Am Series cars, technologies with which they are deeply familiar? I think the answer is virtually all of his technology-driven teams are made up of these incredibly trained individuals. Well, in NASCAR, I think there's a drastic shortage of people who can really diagnose and reach a conclusion and rectify problems that seem to be plaguing the new cars they're running. The talent in NASCAR isn't any less than it is in the other series, but they've been handcuffed to the point where it's impossible to get very few that have even come close to making this car work. All of the engineers and talent from other series couldn't do much better with this complete and total restriction that we've seen. Now, I think Ganassi's run into a wall of water that really just empties out into a limited talent pool. What these teams were able to do in the past have been taken away, and it's affecting the ability of teams to get people who can cure the problem. They're operating without scalpels or anesthesia. The real question has to be, where is Ganassi going to get talented people to turn around what is obviously a sinking ship of fortune in Sprint Cup? What's the answer? How about look for talent from the German Touring Car Series or from the Australian V8 Supercar Series to consult on this new car and lobby like hell to get NASCAR to release its grip on the lack of adjustability that these cars have. No, the Coca-Cola 600 was not a great race. None of the races have been so far. The best thing about them to this point is watching Kyle Busch controlling a crash every time he gets in the car. I mean, really, who out there can tell me that we've seen great racing after 30 races in this car, and who out there can tell me where the talent is to make them work without drastic measures? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. The Pocono test speeds are down 6 miles an hour, and nobody wants to pass the other. No wonder Ganassi's fighting for his NASCAR life. It's not that he can't allocate resources. It's the most important resources are human. They're human, and they're in short supply, and the powers that be won't allow anyone to use their God-given talent to make it any better. I am surprising myself that I feel sorry for Ganassi, but I do. I'm Michelle Rahal for ChannelShift.com. Thanks for watching.